Hey guys, in this video we are checking out this new coffee shop and resort, and well, it's not a resort, it's a coffee shop and restaurant. And we are going to talk about, is it normal for a Filipina to bring a friend or family member along for a date? And I'm going to share some of my experiences. Plus Maya's going to go ahead and join the conversation and let us know a little bit about, is it normal to do this in a Philippine tradition or not? And we even got dancers in the background today. Stick around. All right, so I thought I would talk a little bit about this topic because this can be a common thing when you come out to the Philippines. Usually it starts off almost immediately. If you are meeting maybe your Filipina for the very first time, you've been corresponding, and she says, I'm going to meet you at the airport. Well, don't be surprised if she's got a friend or a family member with her, sometimes the entire family. And that's why I always say, don't meet at the airport if you've never met before. Get your hotel, get some rest, freshen up, and then go meet outside. And then you're a little better prepared if the entire family or one of her friends comes. I also know some expats have said, they got upset because they brought a friend. Well, you have to understand that here, this could be their very first time meeting a foreigner, or they're just shy or nervous. And it's pretty normal just to bring a friend or, a family member like a sister or a cousin or even a brother, and sometimes the entire family. The only time I personally have a problem, if there has been no communication in it whatsoever, and let's say, I'll give you an example. I was going to meet the family, and there were, or not the family, but the girl I had just met. We had met one time, and she messaged me and said, this was for a second meetup. She said, let's meet at the mall. And is it okay if I bring my mom? She would like to meet you. At no time did she mention any other family member or anyone else. She simply said, I would like you to meet my mom. And I said, yeah, that's fine. We'll grab lunch. And I told her, I said, we'll grab lunch and we can all chat. Anyway, I get to the mall. Now I'm still brand new in the Philippines here, but I get to the mall and I'm like shocked because she's got literally, I think, two brothers, a younger sister, her dad, and maybe a cousin or somebody, I can't remember, but it was a total of, I think, like 7 or 8 people, including myself. I think maybe even 9 people. So there ended up like 8 people, including myself. And if that had happened maybe today with the experience I've had and knowledge that I had of being in the Philippines now, I probably would just say, I'm not buying everyone lunch. You said meet your mom, and I'm not going to buy everyone lunch. But I was brand new, and so I just accepted it, and we went and had pizza and drinks. And it's not like it cost a lot of money. It didn't. It was just that she did not communicate whatsoever that it was going to be the entire family. It was simply that I was going to meet her mom, and that was it. No mention of anybody else. Another time, there's been an incident where girls have said, listen, I've never met a foreigner. I'm nervous. Would you mind if I brought a friend? And I've never had any problem with that. I mean, that's not a big deal. Now, if you're in 2 or 3 dates into it and they want to continue to bring somebody for free meals and whatever, then I've got an issue. But maybe the first or the second date, I don't really have an issue with that. And I think most guys should probably understand this. It's kind of a scary thing for some Filipinos. They've never met a foreigner and they're nervous, so it's completely normal. I would say it's perfectly acceptable. Now, one of these occasions, actually the friend started messaging me on Facebook saying, kind of backstabbing her friend, saying, you know what, she's not to be trusted, and she's not, I think she's dating somebody else at the same time, and but I'm interested, and I could never do that. She's just kind of backstabbing her friend. when flirting with me, and I was like, okay, this is not a good scenario. So I ended up just kind of stopping communication with both of them, to be honest, because I didn't want to be in between some kind of fight between two friends over this. I thought it could be a very messy situation. But that can happen too, right? You know, I mean, you could go there and you could be more attracted to the friend. I suppose it's quite possible. In fact, there was an expat who told me I had met him, I think, at Ground Zero, and he was with his girlfriend. And I asked how they met, and he said, I had a date set up, and this is the friend that she brought along with. And by the end of the date, apparently they were attracted to each other much more than the girl that he was, meeting. And I guess, though, that they talked to her, both of them, and got her approval to go ahead and date each other, because I guess they were open about it, and they asked her and said, hey, I'm kind of interested in your friend, and the friend said, hey, I'm kind of interested in the guy, and she accepted it. So who knows what could happen, but it is pretty normal. It is normal for this to happen in the Philippines. So let's go ahead and ask Maya what she thinks about the subject.
So what's your concern, Gia? What's
There.
bothering you?
Now, later, Maya will be doing TikTok as well in the background, too.
I will try.
She'll try. Yeah, this coffee shop is really cool. It's right on the beach in Darwin. It's a sister coffee shop to a place that we like already called Coffee Collective.
Yes.
At the Henry Resort in Dumaguete. So check out Maya's video to see the property and everything. So what do you think? It's pretty normal for a Filipina, at least a traditional or a girl from the province who's never met a foreigner, to want to bring somebody, a friend or a family member?
For me, it's pretty normal, especially if they haven't been with a foreigner before. It's their first time, because based on my experience personally, I have done that.
Yeah. So it's pretty normal.
Yeah, because in my own defense, it's my first time being alone with a foreigner, and I'm scared. And it's different person. It's not a Filipino. It's different. And I think, in my mind before, I think foreigners are more sexually forward.
Yeah, I think so.
So that's what I'm scared of, and that's why I brought my friend with me, and he's okay with it.
Yeah. How do you know? Because I've heard of stories where a Filipina and her friend maybe just go out with guys or meet up with guys, just get free meals and stuff. Have you heard of that happening?
Yeah. Actually, it's easy to tell.
So
it's not rocket science. You can easily tell if a girl is just there to, to want a free meal. I will give you an example.
Okay.
If, like, for example, you've been talking, you met like in a dating site, but you don't have like a really chat. You've never really chat, and then she would message. You would message her, and then you would ask her on date, and she would take a while for her to respond, and then suddenly she will respond, and then she will say, okay, let's meet here and there, and I will bring my friend.
Okay.
So you can tell where she wants to meet. If she wants to meet somewhere near the bar, where the bar area is.
Okay.
And the way she dress. I'm not saying that, I'm not discriminating that women that dress like provocatively are bad people. I'm just saying that you can easily tell a person by the way they dress, the way they talk, the way they behave. Like, for example, they want to like go out drinking with their friend, so you can easily tell that this girl is just there for free meal, free drinks, and also you can also tell if a girl is really have no experience and just shy and just not used to dating foreigners. By the way they look, either they look simple, they talk simple. They like they're
shy when they
very shy. Yeah, so it's not rocket
It's not
science
rocket
at all.
science, yeah.
You can easily tell. So it's up to you how you see things, because sometimes our brain would trick us that if, especially if the girl is hot, if the girl is beautiful, we would trick our brain that this girl is wants to be with me, likes me because you like her.
Right.
But you're not seeing the real thing. She's there because maybe she wants to have free meal, she wants free stuff, or you can see if the girl is just like no experience at all.
What about a girl who brings her entire family on a first date?
Well,
Could that be normal?
to be honest, it's not normal. Maybe my thoughts about this is that maybe the girl is very close to her mom, to her family.
Okay.
So she shares everything to her family, that she met a foreigner boyfriend, and then like, I already know this because I live in a Filipino family. So of course, if you say that I will meet this guy, so the parents would assume that you have plenty of money to treat them. So they'll be like, uban kuday. Uban kuday means I wanna go. You know, because maybe the family gets excited because they heard that you will treat her on a nice restaurant. So they also want to.
So they want to.
Yeah.
Get
to
in
have
on the action.
Yes, but that doesn't mean that the girl is not serious. Maybe she's just very open to her parents, that she shares a lot, and then she was caught up with her family, whole family wanting to come.
Maybe they pressured her into
Yes. So she ended up having the entire family with her on your first date. But that doesn't mean maybe that she don't like you at all.
Right.
She was just so open to her parents, to her family, that it happened suddenly.
Yeah, because I know Filipino families can be very
invasive,
put a lot of pressure on somebody. So yeah, that could absolutely happen.
Yeah.
So I guess the takeaway from this is be open to letting a friend or a family member come with on the first date or even second date. Be clear that it's not the entire family. You know, one person is okay.
Yeah, I think it's okay if it's like one time, and then the second time, if you didn't like that you're not alone with her, you can talk to her like, hey, as much as I want to know your family, I want to know more about you without your family. And set up a date, just you and me, something like that. I know the Filipino would understand that, and I know she would like that idea also.
Yeah.
You know, and maybe she would open up to you why it did happen, because she was just like pressured and caught up in the situation where she told her parents about it. And maybe she will ask for your help to make an excuse for you to, for you and her. For you and her to go out, just you and her.
All right, guys. So that's it for today's video. Thank you, Maya.
You're welcome.
If you want to meet a great Filipina, check out my recommended dating sites. There are links in the description. Sign up today. Don't be alone for Christmas.
Oh my God, it's almost Christmas.
Almost. All right. Thank you, guys. See you next time.